145 pounds. Josh Emmett is 6 years older at 34. Mirsad Bektic standing a 1.5 inches taller, and the reach is identical at 70 inches. Back inside the octagon, here is Bruce Buffer.
This fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record, 13 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Mirsad Bektic. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record, 14 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 and 1/2 inches tall, weighing in at 146 pounds. Fighting out of Sacramento, California, presenting the number 10 ranked featherweight contender in the world, Josh Emmett. Our referee in charge, Jason Herzog.
So as Jason Herzog readies for the assignment, it shall be done between Josh Emmett and Mirsad Bektic. The 3rd time they've tried to book this fight. It's supposed to happen in Philadelphia, but Josh Emmett took Michael Johnson because, as he says, he wants to fight the toughest names, and that was the biggest name he was offered. They were originally scheduled to fight back in Poland a couple of years ago. But now they are in the octagon and the gate is shut. Josh Emmett in the black, Mirsad Bektic is in the gray.
And listen to that crowd. These guys are so evenly matched. Wrestling ability, punching power, aggression. It's a tremendous piece of matchmaking by the UFC.
Mirsad Bektic, a -155 favorite on the road here in Josh Emmett's hometown. Emmett landed on his way in there. Emmett +125 as an underdog. Look out when he dips and throws that big looping right hook.
Yeah, Emmett was saying that he spars with a lot of professional boxers and more than holds his own. He didn't want to tell tales outside of the training room, but you kind of get the feeling that he dropped 1 or 2 of them.
Meanwhile, a big swing and a miss from Bektic.
Look at that. When Emmett decides to let it go, if that connects, you are in serious trouble.
He was losing that Michael Johnson fight. There was about a minute to go before he landed the bomb with the right hand that ended things in dramatic fashion. Big swing and a miss again from Bektic.
And it was exactly the same with Ricardo Lamas. He wasn't losing the fight, but the knockout was the same. They hit the floor and they didn't move. They were out like a light.
That big looping overhand right can work well for Team Alpha Male, guys. We saw Song Yadong throw that with effectiveness last week in Las Vegas en route to a performance of the night bonus. As the crowd rises to support their hometown fighter once again.
I'll tell you what, though, Bektic is swinging very, very hard as well. Both guys, they know that. They know they can't just walk in with reckless abandon because they're swinging with a lot of leather.
Steps in for a body shot, does Emmett that time, and Bektic shakes it off.
Keep sliding right! Keep sliding right!
Bektic, born in Bosnia and moved to the United States, Nebraska as a 9-year-old, got involved in wrestling.
Yeah, well, talking of wrestling, it's interesting because neither man has even thought about shooting a double leg right now. I think Bektic, typically that's what we see him doing, but I think he knows at this stage of the game, first round, it would be a waste of his energy because Emmett has a pretty good wrestling background. So therefore he's got no choice but to stand with the man. And both of them have knockout power, but I think we've seen that Emmett, has the edge, shall we say, in that regard.
Bektic has trained in some wrestling at some camps with the U.S. Olympian Jordan Burroughs. But as you said, Michael, yet to put it on display. He can strike as well. We mentioned Godofredo Pepe, the performance of the night win that came in Charlotte January last year. Meanwhile, Emmett dips out of the way of another looping right hook from Bektic.
Yeah, both guys are just putting absolutely everything into every shot.
Stopped by the jab, and Emmett's on top, trying to end it.
Just a little jab, put him on his backside.
And now some hammer fists coming down from the local.
He's down, he's down.
Gets Bektic to his back. Looking for big shots. The elbow lands on the left. Continues to rain down. Then big shots from the right. Josh Emmett trying to end it. In the first round. And that is it. Josh Emmett in his hometown of Sacramento by knockout again. It doesn't take much, does it?
Apparently not.
His power is not a myth, and it doesn't have to be a big, powerful shot.
This is the thing, the jab is sometimes underutilized in mixed martial arts, but it's a solid shot, especially when you have the power that Josh Emmett has. It was just the jab, as Bektic was coming forward, put him down, and then from there, swarmed all over him. It was like a dog with the bone, and that was that. That's all she wrote. Amazing work. Here it is. Steps forward with the jab, sits him down. You see Bektic is kind of thinking, what just happened there? And then once he got round the back here, he took turtle position and just started swinging hard as he could with that shot there, with that right hand. Referee looking closer, and it was that one there underneath that knocked the head. And from here, Bektic didn't really know what was going on. Here it is, one up through the middle now, boom, that was the one. That was the beginning of the end.
And in the locker room, ready to make the walk next, is the California kid and teammate of Josh Emmett. And how do you like those vibes in the locker room, huh?
Oh, yeah. That is good energy to walk out to your next fight. The man you train with wins by knockout or quick stoppage.
The sixth first-round finish of Josh Emmett's career. We make it official and hear from the Sacramento product when we come back. We are back, and to make it official for Josh Emmett's first-round knockout, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jason Herzog has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 25 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by TKO, Josh Emmett.
I'm here with your winner, Josh Emmett. Josh, you went out there, you didn't think about a takedown, you were swinging the hands. 3 wins, 3 knockouts. How you feeling right now?
I feel great. I'm fighting at home. Sacramento, let's go party at the Park Ultra Lounge tonight. Come find me. First drink's on me.
What has changed in your career? Because you were having a few decisions, and now it's just knockout after knockout.
It comes with an accumulation of the best team in the world, best coaches. I got to thank everyone at Team Alpha Male, all my coaches, my boxing coach Joey Rodriguez, Chris Holdsworth, Danny Castillo, all the guys at CSA, Coach K, everyone that's been there since the beginning. You know who you are. Let's keep it rolling. That's 8 knockdowns and 4 featherweight fights.
Amazing work. Congratulations, your winner, Josh Emmett, everybody.
Well, if he gets that bonus that he's been looking for in the UFC, I don't know how long it's going to last if we all show up at that place that he mentioned and grab the first drink on Josh Emmett. But man, this one is worth another look because Josh Emmett keeps on delivering the power in this division as he sits down Mirsad Bektic with the jab, and he knows how to pounce and finish.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as I said before, the jab isn't used enough. He steps in with an advancing jab, sits him down, and you see the disorientation on Bektic's face. And then from here, I mean, there's not a lot to say. The man is aggressive. He sensed the finish, and he was just all over him. And, you know, once you've been knocked down and you don't really know what's going on, it's impossible to escape with a